Welcome to New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. My name is Paul Smith. Whew. Bit of a sunny day today. It's been a nice day. Bit of vlog this morning. Been trying to do my vlog today on something, but I haven't been able to find any decent subject matter to film. I thought I'd go for a drive and see what popped up, but nothing came along for me to video. So I thought to myself, I've got a few things I need to cover and tidy up with the channel. So today's probably a good chance to do that. The main burning question I've had for the last couple of weeks from a lot of people is my Leica M6, is it okay, is it broken? A couple of weeks ago I did a vlog, a video, and during the filming of that vlog I had issues with my M6. For some reason it just stopped working, the shutter wouldn't work. I analysed the situation and thought to myself, let's try and get the film out, put another roll of film in there, and maybe that could, be something wrong with the mechanism or the whatever. So that was my first thoughts. So I unwound the film, and as I was unwinding, the film just broke, snapped, leaving the film stuck inside the camera. I decided to come home, try to retrieve the film, which I did successfully, which was good news because it meant that I hadn't wasted my day of shooting. And it's been really a couple of weeks. I haven't had a chance to use that camera again. I have actually used the camera today, and the good news is that everything is fine and working. So I've shot a roll of portrait today and I've had no issues. So it looks like it could have been the roll of film that was the problem. So maybe Kodak, if anybody from Kodak is watching this video, maybe you'd like to send me a roll of film to replace the faulty roll I had. What I thought I'd just do also is just quickly just show you how I got the film out, because one of the things that I found a little bit difficult to find information on was how to retrieve a broken roll of film out of a Leica M6. So I managed to find a bit of information, and which gave me some help to retrieve the film, but there was no videos. I couldn't find any videos on it. So good opportunity for me to kind of give back, I guess, and show you how I got the film out. So if anybody else runs into the same problem, you've got some information to help you retrieve the film. So basically what I did is I got the camera into a darkroom bag. I got a set of tweezers, put the camera in the bag, took the base of the camera off, then flicked the little rewind switch on the front of the camera to the R position, and just unwound the spool inside just to try and release some tension. Once I'd done that for about 3, 4, 5 turns, I just squeezed the rosette. There's a rosette inside a tulip, I think they call it, inside the camera, which is the actual mechanism that the film wraps around. So once I'd wound off a bit, I then squeezed that tulip, and that relieved all the tension, and then I was able to get my tweezers gently onto the edge of the film and just pull the film out. It was a bit tricky, and it took me quite a while to do it, and it was only until I actually squeezed that tulip that I actually managed to relieve the tension enough to pull the film out. Up until then I was trying to grasp the edge of the film with the tweezers, and I first thought to myself, there's no film in here. So I couldn't feel anything. So it was a bit of a tricky operation. It took me a while. I nearly gave up. I nearly lost the roll of film, but I persevered and I managed to get it out. So if anybody has a similar problem in the future, that's how you fix it. That's how you fix the problem. So good news, the Leica M6 is fine. It's all healthy. And like I said today, I've actually rolled off another roll of film, which I'm about to show you actually. I'm about to show you some pictures I've taken today. I did a bit of a road trip, and I ended up using the exercise to maybe take some pictures for my new project, which is titled Looking for New Zealand. So I had the M6, I had a roll of Portrait 400 in there. I also took my Leica M9 as a backup camera. I thought, just in case this doesn't work, I've got a backup body. Even though it is a digital body, it's a backup. I can just swap the lens over, chuck it on, and I can still take pictures. So that's what I did today. I just went for a drive. This camera worked fine. I ended up taking most of the images on this camera, but I did take a few on my M9 as well. That looking for New Zealand project's going well. I'm going to probably do another separate video in the coming weeks on that, just to keep everybody updated on that. I'm looking forward to publishing some of that stuff in the not so distant future. Maybe towards the end of the year, hopefully I'll have a small book available on that project, which is the whole idea behind that. Next little thing I want to just cover just briefly is a few weeks ago I did some portraiture work. I don't do a lot of portraiture work, but I was given the opportunity to do some portraiture. I took some pictures of a guy called the Tattoo Butcher, and just did some work for him on for his website and his social media sites. Just needed some portraiture work doing for promotional stuff and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be a really good opportunity, really, because I'm really keen to get my Hasselblad out and do some work with that in a portraiture setting. Run some Portra 400 through that. I've shot a lot of Portra 400 on my project, on my Looking for New Zealand project, and I was really keen to just try and use that for some portraiture work. I also shot a roll of Tri-X 400 as well. I also shot some digital, and I'll just, as I'm talking, just show you some of the images. I shot my Olympus EM1 Mark II, and I shot that with a 45mm, my little tiny 45mm, which is a great little lens. Quite pleased with my digital images in that session. I really wanted to use that digital camera as a reference point for my film shots, to make sure that my exposure was correct, and I kind of just used that to reference my exposure, to check my exposure, so that when I was using my film camera I just had peace of mind that I was exposing correctly, and it worked really well. The Portra 400 was just awesome. I was just so stoked, rapt, happy with the results I got from that, and the Hasselblad. That film just has a, you know, it's just beautiful for portraiture work. Hence I'm picking why it's called Portra. But yeah, very, very happy with the results from that roll of film. I shot a roll Tri-X 400, which I pushed to 1600. Not a lot of good shots from that. I had a bit of a mishap with the development of that film. But having said that, the best images of the day came from that film. I had this really nice image here, which I really like. This image. I just think that the whole pose and the mood, the lighting in this image is fantastic. I really like it. Really pleased with it. I was really using a low-key type lighting for the whole session, just a single softbox light, and really pleased with the look I got. Black backgrounds, and I wanted my subject to kind of disappear into the background. So really happy with that little session. So something different for me, something I don't get to showcase on the vlog very often. So there you go. One other quick thing I'd like to do on this episode, like I say, this is just a bit of a catch-up episode, a few things I want to cover on the vlog. I just want to say thank you to a couple of guys today. Chris Sale and his channel have featured one of my videos on their vlog, and very chuffed that they've done so. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Julian. And thank you, Marley, who actually was the guy that nominated my video for this episode. Really appreciate it. It's always nice to have some recognition from other photographers, and you know, other guys on YouTube. Very cool. So just want to say thanks to all those guys for featuring my work. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put links below for Chris Sale on his YouTube channel, Julian, and also for Marley. Go and check out all those guys. They all vlog, they're all photographers, they all have a presence on YouTube. So please go and support those guys, check out their vlogs, and check out their work. That's it for this episode. That's again a bit of a brief one, a bit of a catch-up video for me, just to bring you up to date with how things are going, and a few bits and pieces. Good opportunity to do that. I have to go now. If you want to support my channel, you can do so by buying my book, Scenes from the Black Sand, which is my new book. It's available from my website. I'll put a link up here for it, and also put a link below for that also. Scenes from the Black Sand, just a collection of images from my time living on the west coast of Auckland and the black sand beaches that are predominant in that area. Scenes from the black sand is available for 30 New Zealand dollars, and that includes free shipping. So that's free shipping anywhere in the world. $30 equates to roughly half of that in British pounds. It's about £15. It's about $16 or $17 US. So it's roughly about half, and again, it includes free shipping. That's Scenes from the Black Sand, my new book. If you enjoy what you see on my channel, if you get inspiration from what I do, if it's informative, you get something out of it, then the best way you can support me to keep on making content is to go and buy that book. I'd appreciate it. That'd be awesome. That's it for this episode. I've got to go. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. It's all good. Share the video. You know, all that usual stuff. All the usual stuff. I gotta go. Thanks for joining me again. I really appreciate it. Please take care. I'll see you again soon. Haere rā from New Zealand. Goodbye.